and welcome back to another Let's Roleplay with Dragon Age Inquisition. I am Theron, the Dalish Mage, you see right here. This is Daily 75 Games, and yes, this is all about role-playing from the character's perspective. And where did we start? We started out here at the North Gate camp. Now, apparently this is a fair-sized place, it's just a lot of the place is flooded, so... Still waters. Undead have terrorized Crestwood since Fade Rift appeared in the lake. There must be a way to close it. So yeah, we are in Crestwood. We've got to find a way to get across this lake that's now flooded everything. Kaer Bronak. Is that not a castle? Hey, what's this? What did we just pick up? Did we pick up coins? 6 gold? I'm not sure what the heck this is. I don't think it has anything to do with that. The Andrasty religion. Kaer Bronak, Bronak, the Browich Castle. Yeah, I can see it off in the distance. The lakes in between. Fair bit of mist too. Spindleweed. I don't really know if I have any need for spindleweed. It's more like elf root. The blood lotus I can use as well. Oh, spindleweed times 9. That's a big catch. Caught fish. Can I jump onto the boat? Yeah, actually. This kind of looks like, yeah, chests, but I guess they're all empty, so... Well, you can continue on this way. So I can call up Shemlin. Shemlin's ready to work for me. There are people here. New Crestwood docks. Spindleweed. Oh, what's this? Undead. That's not an undead. That's a demon up there. Now, there's no rift for me to use. I can't use my new ability. But I'll light him up anyways. Done and done. Batter Journal. Page from a Circle Mage's journal. I could travel around Crestwood. One person might sneak past the roaming dead with the aid of a little magic. I hear Redcliffe is taking the mages. If I get there, I'll be safe. I can't do it. These people have no one to help them. They've probably never seen undead before. Maybe they won't trust a mage, but what use was I penned in Circle? Maybe here I can do some good. I'll introduce myself to the villagers tomorrow. I hope they don't turn me away. Here. Spindleweed, obsidian. There's spindleweed all over the place. There's some loot from this undead, and then there's the demon. Ring velvet. Well, that's a spirit essence. Ring velvet is... Oh. It's a dead elf. Other charred corpses. Yeah, it's a crafting material. Well, that's part of the castle over there, but just go to the end of this document. I don't think there's anything here. Going in the water is dangerous. So I'd like to make my way to the village. It looks like it should be able to just go across here to this. Oh, yeah, it's just where the flooded lake is. From the North Gate. Well, let's climb up over here. More undead. More ring velvet. This is elf root, which we need a heck of a lot of. Iron? Don't need iron. Discovered Old Market Road. Let's double back. Let's go see about getting in the town. If there's anybody still left, maybe we can get some answers. There was a villager that the wardens were protecting. So there's got to be... I mean, it's not like the Fallow Mire where there's nobody inside the Inquisition that's alive. Something's over here. Oh, this is a home. I think... Is it part? I think it's part of the village. The sack. Pyrofrite. I don't know what that is. More elf fruit. You know, we could really use these. I mean, when I see them, I should always stop. I use about 100 of them. Getting quite low on that, actually.
Undead by the gates.
The guards need help.
Well, let's help them then. That guard over there does need help. It's a dead one. Okay, come on guys, where are you? It's taking a while to get down there.
Thanks for your help, but I fear we haven't seen the end of these creatures.
Here we haven't seen the end of them.
How many did we lose? No one this time. Did you see? The corpses are coming from where Old Crestwood used to be. We lost back during the Blight. Not surprised.
They lost it during the Blight? I'm looking at... We'll have to help the people in this region. I mean... Our goal is to obviously stop Corypheus, Shadowhunter bow. But we'll do what we can, of course, to aid people. It's also how you gain more allies. This place is completely burned out. Crestwood. I thought this whole region was Crestwood. Here lies the Abyss. Meet Hawk's Ward and ally in Crestwood. Some kind of bright flower over here. Illyrium. Or Embryon. Illyrium. Yes, from Illyrium, is that not what it is called in what the hell am I not remembering it? Bash my head for answers. Where you fight aliens. Fight off alien XCOM. East Side Hills. Yeah, we bypassed a lot to get up here. I think this is the first building we saw. Let's see. Yeah, that's the statue where we got 6 gold from. I would assume that this is the area where the Undead came from. Don't see anything there. That sounds... What does that sound like? Well, at least I don't have to worry about a dragon up here. Seems to go on for a fair bit. This iron, I don't even think of iron. About 150 iron. I don't see where the undead were coming from. Let's get back to exploring the village. This is strange. It's almost like demon worship. Not really something I want to see. 83 gold. This must be the Frostbacks, actually. No. What the heck? This should be. The way I'm facing is east. Yeah, if I was facing west, I should be able to see Frostbacks in the distance. But I'm not aware of any mountain range around the middle of Ferelden. At least not on the map, so. I think we're kind of going in a direction. This undead, more undead right here. Corpse heart. We'll have to hand that in. Maybe we'll get an advantage. With Mavari figure. What's all this mist over here? This kind of reminds me of this. Iron. Don't need iron. Picked up all that iron, thinking of could use it. Oh, there's a fade rift. Did we come to the northernmost fade rift? Yeah, we bypassed the town entirely. Okay, well, there's a fade rift right here. I'd like to try out my new abilities. Oh, it's an arcane horror. Well, can I not... Mark of the Rift. When can I use that? We're not in combat yet, are we? I think it is trying to tell me we are. Yeah. There. I just wanted to get a save in, just in case. Who knows what's gonna happen. Where are you? There's an undead over there. There's a corpse. Oh, here it is. Arcane horror. Okay, guys, take care of it. I better put a shield on myself. So I've got its attention. I have a feeling I have to wait for this first bar to fill up before I can use it. Okay, the arcane horror is down. Let's disrupt the rift. Oh, it's starting up again. See if I can't disrupt it. Rage demon. Okay, shield. Wait, let's disrupt it. Oh, close it. Done already. I'm used to them being more difficult than that. That's a heck of a lot of experience. Closing those rifts is worth it just for that. Like, I'm getting drops in the bucket from killing a lot of these creatures, but closing a rift outright gives me over 5 years. Health root. We're gonna go back to the town, and I'm sure they're gonna have some answers of something. It's nice to run into living people. The only place I've found that is in the winter ones. Outside of oh, there's a cave up here. Let's go explore the cave. Oh, we could use Fennec. Sorry, little Fennec. Fennec fur. Yeah, I'm a little concerned about playing like any of the Elder Scrolls games. Doing Let's Roleplay of that because it's so Deep Mushroom Spores. It's so easy to get sidetracked when you're trying to go to a place, right? And there's all these caves and stuff in the middle, and people handing out quests on the way, and especially with Oblivion when you get to see things off in the distance. Morrowind is not so bad. You kind of have to look for the caves, the dungeons, but Oblivion, that tells you the distance what's there. Oh, this is absolutely not what I expected. It says keep out. Well, you know, I'm going to listen to that. I'm going to loot this thing because I have a suspicion. Spike Tower Shield, I should look at that. I have a sneaking suspicion that the people in the village might have cause for me coming up here, and I want to hear what they have to say. Spike Tower Shield, it's not anywhere near as nice as what my two warriors are using. Let's grab this deep mushroom. And there's something inside, but you know what? Can I read anything? It's the door lock. It cannot open from this side. Okay, well, you know what? We have absolutely no choice anyways. We have to go back. I have a feeling that we're going to get more information from these people as we get down there. I'm going to call up Shumlin so we can get a fast ride back. Sorry if you hear my son upstairs. He's not doing too well for him. Okay, where are we going? We need to go, say, like right here. Might run into more undead. be a trail that goes there. That is a big moon. So I think it's yeah, it's late. Oh, I don't think we're quite going into this. I'm not sure where this will lead. This could lead to some ruin. Yeah, it's Fennec. The village of Crestwood is the village. Where's that Fennec? Bugger just took off. Oh yeah, these people have definitely had issues.
This wet cold just seeps into your bones, doesn't it?
Yeah. Well, Sister Vaughn?
You honor us, Inquisitor. I am Sister Vaughn. Does the mayor finally plan to drain the lake? I must find someone to retrieve the remains of those lost there.
The mayor wants to drain the lake?
Have I interrupted a funeral service?
We lost many friends in the first attack. There will be endless time to mourn. The fear is how many more will be added to the pyre.
You want to exhume the corpses at the bottom of the lake?
They were the Maker's children. Their earthly bodies deserve better than abandonment in a mire. A funeral service will help put living minds at ease.
Your devotion does
How
you
many people
credit.
were lost here?
Seeker Pentacast. Forgive me.
Oh.
I did not expect to see the right hand of the divine in our humble village.
Be at ease. We have too much to do to stand on rank.
Yes, Seeker. As you say.
I had heard her saying we have too much to do. That was very faint from Cassandra.
What did you mean by finally drain the lake?
The undead returned only after the light in the lake appeared. If we want to stop them, we must investigate. But the mayor sent no one at all. I fear he thinks that emptying the waters would unleash even more monsters on us.
Until later.
Farewell.
Yeah, Cassandra was speaking, but it was so faint I could barely hear. But she had said, the last part she said we have too much to do.
Draw your last breath, my friends.
91 gold.
Cross the
And 3
veil
elf.
of
Oh,
fame,
claim.
all the stars
Excuse
in
me,
the
claim
sky.
logging stand. For the Inquisition, I claim this logging stand. Can I use this now? I'm not sure this is 100% filled out. It's right at the end.
As the moth sees light,
Okay, well, we just went up. I'm not sure where exactly it was, but northern part of the landmark. Does that mean that... What does that mean? I think that means that I missed it, actually. Yeah, I did miss it. Memory of the Drowned. On the 8th day of Bloomingtide 930 Dragon, we fought the 5th Blight. We remember the night the dam broke open, drowning the Darkspawn in flood water. We remember the cries of those swept away, our families and good neighbors. We remember refugees who took shelter with us, also lost in the dark. We give their souls to the Maker, beloved Andraste, guide them to his side. Carved into the base of the memorial statue in Crestwood above a list of names. I figured this had something to do with graves and rituals in this area. So we've kind of come into the village of Crestwood in a roundabout way. What does this say? It says read. Message board. This board has several papers and scraps of paper pinned to it. No one is to approach the dragon again. I have sent messages to the capital. We must wait for them to arrive. Meanwhile, we will dredge the lake for any sign of Henry at first light. Mayor Dedrick. One of my lambs went missing, stripe on front right hoof. Disappeared, yesterday evening in Upper Meadow, Irvan. If anyone spots Eddie, send for me. Don't let her sweet talk you into anything else. She knows what she did. Penelope. Need rake? I will lend you one for 5 coppers. Come see me. I also have wagon. It's very good, but very good. It needs rep. Huh? You can have it. Just come take it away from my home. Bring wheels. Why? Someone has also carved Milton and Lonnie into the backboard. Oh, cool. You can actually, I mean, I can't read any of it, but there is actual writing all down here. And pictures. Kind of scary pictures. Elf root. I don't have Haven to run around looking for elf root in my off time when I'm not making a video anymore. And I really don't think there's anything around Skyhold Keep. I haven't seen anything anyways. Mayor House. Okay, well, let's speak to the mayor. Oh, it's not wet in here. It's one of the few homes I mean, it wasn't like
The
that.
Inquisitor? Oh, Mayor Dedrick of Crestwood Village. At your service, despite everything. Are you here to stop the undead?
We will, right? I mean, these people are terrified.
Varric said these people are terrified. Come on, guys. Come over here. Can I get to that Fade Rift?
The undead are appearing because of a rift in the Fade. How can I get to it?
The light in the lake? It's coming from the caves below Old Crestwood. Darkspawn flooded it 10 years ago during the Blight. Wiped out the village, killing the refugees we took in.
I saw a dam. If we use it to drain the lake, I can get to that Fade Rift.
Drain the... There must be some other way.
We are trying to help. The Inquisitor is the only one who can close the rifts.
You'd have to evict the bandits in the old fort to use the dam. Be safe.
What? Oh, because we walked too far away?
Your
Come on.
worship?
My worship.
Is there any way to stop the dead from rising?
The undead are appearing because of a rift in the Fade. How can I get to it?
The light in the lake? It's coming from the caves below Old Crestwood. Darkspawn flooded it 10 years ago during the Blight. Wiped out the village, killing the refugees we took in.
I saw a dam. If we use it to drain the lake, I can get to that Fade Rift.
Drain the... There must be some other way.
We are trying to help. The Inquisitor is the only one who can close the rifts.
You'd have to evict the bandits in the old fort to use the dam. I can't ask you to risk your life.
That's what we're doing.
Trust me, I fought worse than bandits and the undead.
Then I have no choice. This key unlocks the gate to the dam controls past the fort. The rift must be in the caves under Old Crestwood. But, Inquisitor, I would not linger there.
Tell me about your village.
It's seen happier days. We farm what we can, trade with the merchants who travel the King's Road. We only want peace, your worship. It's all we've ever wanted.
What can you tell me about the bandits camped in the fort?
The highwaymen? Thugs and thieves. They make a living raiding caravans on the King's Road. When the dead rose from the lake, the bandits killed the old gamekeeper and the fort and took it for themselves. We could have saved people if we'd been able to hide there instead of in our homes.
Nice. I'm definitely going to clear those bandits up then.
I'm surprised a town as small as Crestwood outlasted the Blight.
It was a close thing. The Darkspawn followed a band of refugees running from the Blight. Some of the refugees were... they were very ill. But we took them in. They perished when the Darkspawn flooded Old Crestwood.
How did Darkspawn manage that?
They found the dam's controls, wrecked them. All I remember is the refugees and villagers screaming as they drowned. And now, they return to us.
Horrible.
Until later.
Of course.
Alright, we're going to end the video here, guys, and we are going to see about dealing with those bandits in the next one. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.